Hey guys, Thunder here. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can see my other videos. Today is July 14th, so my market happened on Saturday, and again, really surprising as to what sold and what didn't, so let's get into it. I don't have as many things to remake. At one point in time, I had bookmarks, and I had one left over because they just weren't a great seller. So that sold this weekend, thankfully. So that is completely out. I'm not making any more of those. Just some lady who was walking by, was like, oh, I need a bookmark. And she just bought it. So, majority of what sold was towels. Again, it's a farmer's market. I'm not really going to base my new stuff off of if it's going to do well based off the farmer's markets, because it's the first year that my city's had it. And there still really wasn't much produce. There was one table with tomatoes and like canned goods. And there was another one that had like peaches and fresh pork. And I think that was it. There might have been one other table with canned goods, but other than that, the rest of us were kind of crafters. So yeah. But yeah, most of what I sold was towels. And it was actually quite fun because I've never actually had someone come to the thing just to look at my stuff. But there was a couple people. There was one person who got out of their car, came over to our booth, and our booth only from what I saw, looked at our stuff, did not buy anything, but then they left. So that was funny. And then there was this other guy who came directly to our booth from his truck, was showing stuff to whoever was in the truck, and bought from our booth, I think 1 or 2 towels. I'm not even certain. I know he bought at least a towel. And then he left. Like, did not look at anybody else's stuff, just left after that. So I've never had that experience, but that was kind of fun. We do have a few things to restock. Majority of what sold is not on my restock list, because like I said, majority of what sold was towels. Never had that experience before, but yeah. Again, it wasn't like an absolutely fantastic blow you out of the water show, but it was a pretty good show, pretty decent for not having to pay for it. And yeah, so trying to get my thoughts together. We do have to restock one horse, because there was a lady who was buying towels and she bought one of the horses because she said it looks like the horse that she has. Almost the brown mane and hooves and things was black on her horse, but she called it, I think, a buckskin. Like I told her, I don't know. I just find horses pretty, and I just found that color pretty. And black is very hard to work with anyway. But she did buy a horse, so I have to restock a horse, and that's by Odinka Wizanani. I sold a lime turtle. That is by Knit Grit. I sold a lime whale and an orange whale, and those are by Knit Grit. I sold a black and rainbow bee, so I have to make one more fun color bee. I know I made a lot earlier in the year, but I kind of want to keep those. I kind of want to keep it stocked for my later in the year shows, so I'm going to go ahead and remake that. And then I sold one mini this time. It was a baby octopus. So we have 6 things to restock, but I'm not going to start on that just yet. I'm really interested in doing another Hatching Mermaid by Katie Did. Oh, and the bee pattern and the baby octopus pattern are from what used to be Paint It Colorful, but now it's a Little Love Every Day. So yeah. But I'm going to go ahead and do another, I have all the colors picked for all the stuff, but I'm going to go ahead and do another Hatching Mermaid first, because of the fact that I liked it last week. Or 2 weeks ago, I think it was. Either way, I liked it. I want to make another one because I like having, like, I'm only going to take 1 to a show, so I'd like to have 2. Just in case it sells, and then I have a backup. I'm not trying to scramble to make it, which right now I'm not trying to scramble to make anything because I got about a month in between shows. So, yeah. That's where we're at. We are going to start this week with the Hatching Mermaid. And then I'll probably, once I get the Hatching Mermaid done, go with the horse. And then once I get the horse done, it's just really little stuff left, so it'll just be sort of whatever I can get to. But yeah, this is where we're going to end this part of the video. I'm going to get to the couch and get crocheting. Hey guys, okay, so it's Wednesday, which means it's midweek update. So, first things first, I said I had 6 projects on my restock list, but I wasn't going to start on them just yet. I was going to do the hatching mermaid that I wanted to do, and I got it done, but it's a little bit bigger than the pouch, it seems. I guess next time I make one, I need to make the mermaid first and then make the pouch according to the mermaid. But I'm going to go ahead and take her out. She's really cute. So, here we go. She's just a nice pastel girl. But yeah, we got the pastel yellow, pink, and purple going on. And yeah. And these are supposed to be flowers. They didn't exactly come out in the flower shape once I sewed them on. So we're just going to go with that. They're like little pearls or shells or something to that nature. I don't know. But yeah. So hatching mermaid done. I'm going to go ahead and squeeze her back in here. I do really like the colors I picked. I just wish that I had checked the pouch before. You know, but I think my problem is that in the pattern, I think you're supposed to use a bigger size hook for the pouch than you are for the mermaid, and I don't switch size hooks. I just keep it the same, so that's probably part of it, but it's actually worse now than before. But it's fine. I mean, that's fine. That's really fine. Okay, and then moving on to my restock list. I had 6 items. I was able to get a few of them done. So first up is this bee. He's in like this variegated orange, white, pink, and yellow with white. And I really like how that one came out. I got the baby octo done because it was a fast little make. It's one of my minis. So these are both by what used to be known as Painted Colorful and is now A Little Love Every Day. So there's that. Then I got one of the orange whales done. Or, well, one of the fruit whales. This is the only orange one I had to make, so I just went ahead and made it. Again, the bottom of the body looks like that. And that is a pattern by Knit Grit. And all of this will be linked, even where I bought the Hatching Mermaid, because this is not a free pattern. So, all of that will be linked. But that does bring me down to half of my original restock list. So I need 1 horse, which I think I'm going to do first. I had said after I did the mermaid I was going to do the horse, but I kind of wanted to knock some of the smaller projects out of the way first. So I'm going to start on the horse today. That's by Odinka Wisnani. And then I need a lime whale. So I need to do that, and then a lime turtle. Unfortunately, though, my color that I usually use for like the body of the lime animals, I don't have it. I have a little bit of a darker color, so we're going to try that out and see how it works. I think it'll be fine, but never know until you try it. So, but half of the restock list is done. Let's see if we can't just bang out this entire restock list. That would be fun, because then next week we could try other things. Maybe even this week, depending on how fast I can get stuff done. But that's all I've got for you in this midweek update. So let's stop talking and get to crocheting. Hey guys! Okay, so it is Friday, which means the end of the week. So let's see what we got done this week. First off, I wanted to, before I did my restock list, I wanted to do another hatching mermaid. I'm trying to get her out of her little pouch. I still really love how she came out. I know she's a little bit too big for her pouch, but I love how she came out. Pastel colors. So cute. But yeah, so that's that. That's patterned by Odinka. Oh no, not Odinka. That's by Katie Did. All of these will be linked. This is a paid pattern along with it comes in a bundle with the hatching seahorse. So just trying to get her back in. You know. And then the next two things that I did, if I can get this to yeah, okay, so she's good. Obviously, she's a little bit big for the pouch. I think it'll be fine. I could kind of squish her in a little bit more. But I think she's going to be fine. So, there's that. Next two patterns come from, used to be known as Paint It Colorful. Now it's a Little Love Every Day. So we have a bee. It's got the orange, yellow, pink, white variegated, and I just paired it with a white. Really cute. I sold one. I needed one. And then I sold a baby octo. So it's in that same color, the variegated color, so got that done. Now, the next three patterns, one of them you have seen, one of them you have not. So first up, the orange whale. This is by Knit Grit. It looks like a little orange slice. So yeah, there's that one. Then I needed a lime whale. This is not my usual lime color. I usually have a much brighter one, but I don't have that right now. I ran out. Did not realize it, so lime whale. And then the lime turtle, which is also by Knit Grit. So again, just bottom. Yeah. So I had 6 things on my list. 6. That was 5 of them, plus the mermaid. The last one was the horse, and I got it done. This is by Odinka Wizanani. Again, all patterns will be linked. So my restock list is officially done. I can do whatever I want next week, which is going to be fun. But I really like the eyes that I used here. Really like those. So yeah. Got a mermaid, a bee, a baby octo, 2 fruit whales, a fruit turtle, and a horse. Again though, most of what sold, I'm not restocking-ish. Because, like, the towels, I don't have those exact towels. I might go ahead next week and do some towels. Just so I don't have to do them later on in the year. Because they seem like they're a pretty big hit now. So, but that's going to be a decision for next week. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my other videos. And I will see you guys next time. Bye, everyone.